The Doctor Who audio dramas. Classic Doctor Who, the way you remember it. Visit us at www.dwad.net or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/groups/Doctor Who audio dramas.
Battle Log, Combat Date 14107.9, Commander Fagan recording. The scout cruiser Pajol has been on combat duty for 9 months without a break. The crew has performed admirably and every task has been assigned, and I could not ask for a finer group. But the body and mind can only take so much, and I see the stress of constantly being on alert taking its toll. We've been taken off the front lines and reassigned to one of the quieter sections. Zylon activity has been reported at absolute nil, so they apparently hope this will be enough to keep the crew from complete mental and physical exhaustion. So far, this sector has lived up to its reputation. And I hope we can spend at least a couple more sections here before being reassigned back to the lines.
Completed pass, sir. No enemy contact. Again.
Belay that attitude, Lieutenant. This is as close as we're likely gonna get to shore leave. Don't let's be ungrateful.
Sorry, sir.
Buck up. They can't keep us out here forever. We'll get home.
Yes, sir.
Swing us around. Grid sector 11 Alpha, 17 Gamma. Prepare for sweep.
Helm answering course change. 11 Alpha, 17 Gamma. Commander, reading a blip on long-range scan.
Out here? Can't be.
It's definitely an object of some kind.
Have they picked us up?
Doubtful. They certainly don't act like they've seen us.
Silent run. Alter course. Close our distance so we can get a positive identification. Nice and leisurely. Don't let us draw unnecessary attention to ourselves.
It's just at the edge of our scanning range. Going to be hard-pressed to get an ID on passive scan.
Concentrate all scanners forward. Increase our resolution.
All scanners forward!
What do we got?
Not an asteroid, comet, or other natural phenomena.
So a ship. Strange. Shouldn't be any traffic out here.
Maybe they're lost? They're not broadcasting a signal. Not even a navigation beam.
No IFF? Have they scanned us?
Doesn't even look like they're looking in our direction.
Small favors. Keep closing the distance. I want to know who they are and what they're doing out here.
You don't think they're Zylon, do you?
Out here? We're so far away from Empire and Alliance territory, it'll be useless for them to be here. No. Might be some unaligned faction. Remember your charts, Lieutenant. There's an inhabited planet a few light years from here. Maybe someone has come to take a look at them.
Their heading doesn't seem to be anywhere near that planetary system.
Then we better get an ID on them.
Communication?
Let's learn a little bit more about who they are before we ring them up, huh?
Laser hit on starboard stern!
Who's shooting at us?
Zylon dreadnoughts!
Where did they come from?
They must have snuck up from behind while we were concentrating on that other ship!
Punch it, Mr. Gray! Get us out of here!
Please, Doctor, there has to be something you can do!
There has to be a way to get that bracelet off. Look what it's doing to her.
Of course there's a way. If it can be attached, there's a way to get it off.
My arm is glowing!
That's the energy buildup. It's massive. I don't know how your body is holding it all. Must have something to do with this alien tech.
Doctor, am I going to die?
Don't be silly. There's a solution to every problem. We just haven't figured this one out yet.
It burns, Doctor. I can feel it like it's going to explode out of my body.
How much time does she have?
Enough. More than enough. I will solve this.
Doctor, please don't lie. You've never seen anything like this before, have you?
No, Freya. Never. And I consider myself very well traveled. But this, it's as if it has become part of her very being. I can't even begin to figure out how to get it off of her.
Then cut my arm off.
What?
Don't be ridiculous.
If that's the only way, Doctor, I don't know how much longer I can control it.
Doesn't the TARDIS library know what to do? You said it was massive.
It's never seen anything like this either. The medical scanner is drawing a complete blank, and the TARDIS library banks, despite millions of years of data, is showing nothing but blank screen after blank screen. Whoever developed this piece of technology was really off the radar.
Doctor, that glow is spreading.
I don't understand. The buildup of energy in Kimley's body has been fairly steady until only recently. Now it's rising almost exponentially.
You said it gathers energy. Maybe the TARDIS.
There haven't been any power fluctuations, but the coincidence is too large to ignore. It may have adapted to siphon off energy from the various dimensions of the ship.
Is that even possible?
I wouldn't put anything past this tech.
Then we have to get her out of here.
Yes, but we're not going to waste the trip. I've programmed the TARDIS to access the Matrix databank on Gallifrey. If the Time Lords haven't cut me off, we'll have the record of virtually the entire universe in all its history to search through. If there's a solution out there, we'll find it.
How long will that take? I mean, with an eternity of history to search through.
Not as long as you think. That's one advantage of having time travel. You just start your search a few aeons ago, and it will be sitting there, ready for you when you need it.
Isn't that cheating?
A little bit, but who's going to snitch?
We've landed?
I take it this was not planned?
Maybe the TARDIS took us straight to the cure. Decent of the old girl. Well, don't let's waste any time. Let's find out where we are and get that thing off of you.
Busy.
Yes, it is. What are you wearing?
This? Well, everything I need to travel with you. Coat if it was freezing. Light blouse if we landed in the desert. Purse filled with every knick-knack I could cram in there. And boots to run in.
You learn fast. I'm going to enjoy traveling with you.
Doctor, where are we?
Some sort of space station.
How do you know?
Experience, of course. Artificial gravity, recycled air.
And open space out the porthole.
That just takes the fun out of it. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What's wrong?
This is not good at all.
What?
TARDIS has taken us to the worst place imaginable. 24th century, Humanian era.
The 24th century? Really? Well, what's wrong with that?
We are smack in the middle of the Second Zylon War.
War, did you say?
We are talking Earth history, my dear. Hard not to pop into a war, but this one was particularly brutal. Whole star systems destroyed. Uncounted number of people dead. Species wiped out.
And this is where we'll find the cure?
That doesn't make sense. This period isn't known for any kind of medical advances like what we're after. Let me look this up.
What is that? Some sort of tablet?
What did you expect? A holographic three-dimensional personal AI droid that answers to the name of Robespierre?
Well, after time machines and sonic screwdrivers, I thought a bit more than a 3,000 krona paperweight I can get at the local shop.
Not everything needs to have flash and flare to be useful. Now, the TARDIS brought us here for a reason. See here, it doesn't mention you by name, Kimley, but it does say that the history of what afflicts you ends here.
Wait a minute. Ends? Not cured?
Well, semantics.
Does that mean I die?
No, it's just the way the Matrix records history. Nothing to be concerned about at all.
You could sound more convincing.
It's this period of history. It's very delicate. So the Time Lords have muddled the records, made things very vague, so we don't accidentally change things.
What do you mean?
The future is in flux. Does Earth win the war? Lose? Does it end in a draw? I don't know. Just because I've seen the future doesn't mean that it's necessarily the future that will play out. It all hinges on what happens here, and the only way to make sure it all works out is if we don't know what happens. If we don't know, we can't accidentally change it.
So that means I can either be cured or die, but we won't know until it happens? Right? Schrodinger's cat?
We'll make sure the correct version of events happens, I promise.
All hands pass the word to Captain Bergin. Captain Bergin, report to Commander Harris at the CIC.
And as quick as we can, come on. Let's find this cure and be off before we get pulled into this nonsense of theirs.
Captain Bergen,
Commander,
I'm sorry to take you away from overseeing repairs to your ship.
I was just taking a few centons for lunch. Can only stand replicated rations on a scout cruiser for so long.
I'll be sure to send some roast turkey your way for apologies. I need your ship.
Something happen?
We lost contact with the Pajul, a scout cruiser assigned to Sector 540.
Another scout cruiser isn't the best choice for rescue. There are other ships here.
It's the circumstances of her disappearance that's making the hair on the back of my neck stand up. That sector is supposed to be empty, inactive. We keep a patrol there just to make sure it stays that way.
You thinking pirates?
I'm thinking I want to know what's out there, if anything. Scout cruisers have the best sensors.
And if we run into trouble? We have the best sensors, but we're also unarmed and unprotected.
There's a frigate, the Adama's Sword, here for maintenance. I'll have them back you up as soon as they get everything online, but it's best if you go there and find out what's happening with the Pajul. The Star Cruiser Aquarius will be here shortly as well if you need real firepower.
All right.
Good luck, Captain. Let's hope it's all just communication problems they're having.
Wouldn't be the first time. Artemis, Bergen, prepare to cast off.
Are you certain this is a good idea?
All I'm doing is accessing their record banks. Download their science and medical logs and we'll be off before anyone knows we're here.
How often has that worked out?
Not very.
Shush, you two, I'm concentrating.
Unauthorized access.
Whoops.
And counting.
It's this ridiculous technology they're using. Freya, be a dear and pop back to the TARDIS. You'll find a universal adapter sitting on top of the time rotor. Could you fetch that for me?
Why didn't you bring it in the first place?
I didn't think I'd need it. I'm usually much better at breaking into these primitive systems, but they're going to make us do it the hard way. Off you go, quick like a bunny.
Ugh, I hate it when he does that.
Maybe we all should have gone.
No, afraid not. Until we get this problem of yours worked out, you have to stay away from the TARDIS. Who knows how much energy you'll start absorbing. Besides, maybe I can still get into this computer.
Unauthorized access.
You're going to get us in trouble.
We're always in trouble. You should be used to it by now.
And yet, strangely...
Besides, it won't be long before the sensors pick up the energy you're radiating. We'll never be able to explain it, so the less time we're here, the better.
Maybe they'd help if they knew.
Help? Oh, please. They'd either think you were here to sabotage their precious starbase or try to find some way to use you to sabotage one of the Zylon bases. No, we aren't getting involved. We aren't hanging around. This is hit and run.
Unauthorized access.
Last.
Now you've done it.
That's not for us.
All hands, battle stations, incoming Zylon attack. This is not a drill.
We have to get out of here.
Quick, this way.
The doors are closed. We're trapped.
They're sealing off the base.
What? Why?
In case one section of the starbase is punctured, it won't affect the rest of the station.
What about the TARDIS? And Freya?
Artemis, Bergen, sit rep.
3 Zylon base stars on scan. They're launching fly fighters.
Beam me aboard!
Transporter's still out, Captain. Can you use the Starbase's transporter?
Negative. They've sealed compartments. I can't reach them. Cast off. Pick me up when this is over. In the meantime, Lisenby has the con.
Aye, sir. Good luck.
And you, Artemis. Bergen out. We're going to need it.
What is that? What's that noise? Oh, can't be good. Ah! Ah! TARDIS! Where is that key to the TARDIS? There it is! Come on, come on, come on. Open! Finally! Now what do I do? What are you doing? I didn't do that! Open those doors!
Trapped on the starbase away from my ship. Lisenby had better have gotten it away from this mess. CIC. CIC, Bergen, open the door between sections 12 and 13. I'm on my way back to you. Oh, Feldercarb. What is that police box doing here? One problem at a time. It's gone. Good. At least we won't have to worry about you. For now.
We've dematerialized. Where are you taking me? Take me back right now!
Why isn't your sonic screwdriver opening the door? Maybe you have it on the wrong setting.
It only has 3 settings, my dear. One of them should have worked.
Where are you going?
Back to the computer.
But we have to find Freya.
Door won't open. They must have some sort of safety override. It's not locked, it's sealed.
So you're going to get the computer to override it?
Nope.
No? Just like that? Have you noticed someone's out there trying to kill all of us?
Are you still going on about that?
Doctor!
It's an emergency seal. The computers are locked off so some boarding party can't come along and open it. There's nothing we can do, so why get all worked up?
You are infuriating!
We'll use the time to try and break into the system and find a cure for you. It's not like we have anything else constructive to do. Relax. Have a jelly baby. Jelly babies make everything better. You'll see.
What do we have, Commander?
3 confirmed Zylon-based stars with full complement of fly fighters.
And us?
The Adamas Sword. The rest were civilian ships who scattered the Micron. The klaxon went off.
What about the Aquarius?
Still out of hyperjump range. We're on our own.
Well, we'll have to hold out then. How long before they can get here?
Too long.
What?
The starbase is no match for 3 base stars.
What are you talking about? This is a star base.
In name only. We're barely larger than an outpost. Minimal armor, minimal weapons and shields. We were put out here because we're the last stop between Alliance territory and the Lyra Quadrant. Galaxy Garrison wanted to lay claim to this part of space. So here we are.
And they left us defenseless. Frack.
They kept promising, but no one expected enemy activity, so we were always moved to the bottom of the list.
And now we're left standing here with all our unmentionables exposed.
Not to put too fine a point on it.
Adamas Sword taking heavy damage, sending out distress signal.
They won't last much longer.
We're not going down without a fight. All weapons to bear!
Now listen to me, you stupid machine! Take me back to the doctor right this instant! Well, you don't listen to him. Why should I be any different? What's this? Hostile action displacement system engaged. What does that mean?
Unauthorized access.
Now listen here, you stupid machine.
Doctor, we have to get out of here.
There's no place to go. On the other hand, the TARDIS can't be more dangerous than this.
Now you're thinking. Maybe there's an access panel that can open the door?
Do you see one?
No, that would be too convenient. Well, we have to think of something.
Maybe that bracelet of yours might offer the solution.
Huh? This thing?
Listen carefully. Door is sealed until it gets a signal that the attack is over. All we have to do is mimic the signal.
With my bracelet?
A modified electric charge. That's basically what a computer signal is. We just have to find the right one. Hold up your wrist.
This can't possibly work.
Oh, you of little faith. Just use the sonic screwdriver to alter the electronic wave.
It's not working.
It always works. I give a long-winded, contrived explanation, fiddle with the sonic screwdriver, and things happen.
Doctor,
See?
I will never doubt you again.
Ha! You can be taught.
Doctor, look! The TARDIS! It's gone!
What? No. Why would you do this?
What happened to it? Was it destroyed?
The TARDIS can't be destroyed. The HADS must have kicked in and moved the TARDIS.
HADS?
Hostile Action Displacement System. It removes the TARDIS out of danger.
But I thought you said it couldn't be destroyed.
It can't. I see your point.
What do we do now?
Don't worry, it'll come back.
Assuming we're still here.
Ah, yes, there is that.
We've knocked 1/3 of the attacking fly fighters out.
But we still have those base stars to deal with.
All we're doing is trading pot shots at each other.
Shield status.
42%.
42%. And 3 base stars still out there.
We know which way this is going.
Target designated base 2 is making a run.
They're closing the distance, trying to cut through our shields.
That's our bullseye.
Artemis moving to intercept.
What?
Your ship is heading straight to the base star.
Listen, B, what the frack are you doing? She hit it. The Artemis threw itself at the base star.
Scout cruiser Artemis destroyed. Base 2 is tumbling, Commander.
She must have hit its engines.
Star cruiser Aquarius just jumped in.
Aquarius here. We'll take care of those base stars.
Target base 2! She's crippled!
On it.
Got him!
1 down!
2 to go.
We aren't getting out of here!
Hold on, my dear. This won't last forever.
Doctor!
The bracelet.
It's glowing! Why is it glowing?
Maybe it's absorbing the energy from the battle.
What? How? It's getting worse!
No, it's you. Your fear. It's reacting to your emotions. You have to calm down, Kimberly.
With all this going on?
Kimberly, if you don't get control of yourself, you'll kill us all.
I can't! Doctor, I can't!